So we're live in all three places. So we're not gonna play no music, we just go talk. Right? No studio music today. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Leo Gilling Fix on a Saturday evening. Good evening to you and you and you and you. And I'm gonna find you and you on Facebook so we can talk. Give me 1 second. Every Saturday evening at this time, we play some of the best music right here. But this evening we have a live performer right here on Leo Gilling Fix. And his name is IVAD. That's the only name I know for IVAD. I'm gonna wait until, don't answer that question. I'm gonna wait until we have enough persons online so that we can start talking to people. Here we go. Welcome to the show. And this one is gone. There we go. Hello, Grethel Bradford. Good evening to you. Nydia Peter. Good evening to you. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to the Saturday evening fix right here on Leo Gilling Live on Facebook. Please tell your friends, tell everybody that we are here. Go ahead and share the show right here. We do this on a pop-up basis now. We don't have a regular schedule anymore. And that's because I'm running for office, so I don't have a lot of time to give you a fixed schedule. So I'll try to come on 3 times a week or 4 times a week, however time I have to play music for you and also to have you a wonderful show. This afternoon we have with me in studio IVAD, how are you?
Yes, my brother. Give thanks for having me, One love.
So I know that you are on tour.
We're just coming off tour.
Oh, where did you go?
Well, we call this one the West Coast Tour, Urban Music West Coast Tour. And we just did whole of California.
Oh!
We did Oregon.
Oh, I spent 30 years in California. I just moved here 4 years ago.
Nice.
Oh, so you were in Los Angeles area?
LA.
Dub Club?
A whole bunch of places.
Get confusing, don't?
Yes, it's a lot of work.
So IVAD, I know you came straight out of Jamaica. You're born and you're bred in Jamaica. I like to find out who I'm interviewing or who I'm talking to. Where in Jamaica are you from? And don't tell me Kingston.
Well, I was originally born in Kingston, and at the age of 7, my parents decided to, bring me back to the country.
Oh, so which country was it?
It was in Clarendon.
Oh!
So we up in the mountains of Clarendon.
In the mountains?
Yes.
What's the name of that district?
A place called Spalding's.
Oh, I know Spalding.
Yeah.
Spalding is where Mrs. Harrison lives.
Yeah.
She make uniform.
Oh.
You know Mrs. Harrison?
No.
Oh, okay. But everybody comes from Spalding. And everybody comes, hold on. Everybody who comes from Spalding, is it Spalding? No, that's Manchester.
Well, Spalding is on the border of Manchester and Clarendon.
Yeah, that's okay. You're confused me, man. Sure. All right, so you're from Spalding, and then you spent all your life in Spalding?
Well, back and forth from there to Kingston. Went to Knox in Spalding.
Yes!
So that was my school for a little while. So I was like, back and forth from there to Kingston and back to the U.S.
So when did you pick up the music? Well,
the music started out when I had this dream one night that Ziggy Marley came to my house to look for me. Yeah, man.
Oh, you had a dream?
A dream.
Okay.
And the following day I said, this dream is kind of deep, so let me go down to Tough Gang Studio with my acoustic guitar. And I went there, and when I got there the day they were having an audition. And
Ziggy was there?
Ziggy was there, Steven was there, everybody was there, and then they sent for me at the back of the line.
Oh,
they said, send the guy up in the back of the line with the acoustic guitar.
Oh my God.
So I went in the studio and I did the song called Unwanted Children of Today.
Could you play it for me? I want to hear it. You better be prepared until you come bomb my show, You want the mic? That man, you want to put this here? Okay, got you. I got you. Okay. Unwanted Children.
records. There's so many unwanted children today. They've got nowhere to go, nowhere to stay. I pass them along the way, I see them in the streets each day. They're the unwanted children of today. Unwanted, unwanted, unwanted children of today.
Unwanted Children of Today. That's a nice song. I could see how Ziggy would get catch on to that a little bit. What did he say when he heard the song?
Trust me, everybody loved it.
Oh.
They actually signed me to a contract right there on spot.
What?
Yeah, man, I got a recording deal with Tough Gang Records right there on the spot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right there. The audition was over. When I went in the studio and did this Unwanted Children of Today song, the audition was done. They sent everyone off.
And how long ago was this? How long ago was this?
This was 1992.
So you were pretty young.
Yes.
Okay.
I was about 18.
18.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
just left school. Yeah, man.
So let me get before the music. Yeah, since you're a country boy, you used to go look mango and Guinea and all them things there, right?
River, everything.
Got river.
Yeah,
So you know the thing.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
You know, I love to talk to my country people, you know, because we love talk about the things them where Kingston people don't know about. So I'm enjoying knowing that you're a countryman, because every time everybody come in on my studio and say, oh, a Kingston I come from.
It's always good to, you know, that you grew up where
Yes.
it's free and natural and beautiful and peaceful.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes. And you know, I love to tell people about how the next door neighbor did not mind you coming on to the and just pick them mango or pick them orange or whatever fruit them have in their house. It wasn't a problem to me when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever touch somebody's fruit,
Problem. Nowadays, you can't leave your door open in the country anymore. You know?
No, it's like it's no more country.
No.
Country and Kingston are different anymore.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So
you know,
true, yeah.
we can't leave our doors open. We used to sleep with our doors open.
Yeah,
you know.
man. Yeah, man.
So so you go. All right. So tell me about your musical journey from the day that Ziggy identified you with that prospect. What happened to you? What happened then?
Well, once I went in and we had a meeting. We met with the rest of the family and met with Sedella.
Oh.
Sedella Marley, who was
Yes.
she's the youngest daughter.
Right.
Or the eldest daughter, I should say.
Yes.
And that was when I got signed to do a recording contract to Tough Gang.
And you toured after that, or?
And we started touring the world, and you know, everything just started right there.
So you started writing the same time, and then you start touring, or you toured as a backup singer. What happened immediately?
I started touring on my own, as my own act. Being an artist signed to Tough Gang, they were promoting my own projects.
Oh, I
So
see.
what happened, the first song that we released was called We Need Love.
We Need Love.
And it was one single that was released in Jamaica that became best produced single on the Jamaica Music Awards.
Can I ask you to play that one too?
Sure.
All right, play that one for me.
We need love to set us free, to strengthen us when we are weak. For I know love can bring us peace. Love will make all wars to cease. The world needs love for us to come together today. War brings destruction, but I know love brings unity, yes. Enough for us to come together to build a happy family. Oh, we need love to set us free, to strengthen us when we are weak, yes. We need love to carry on, delivering us from hatred's arms. The world needs love, for us to come together today. War brings destruction, but I know love, yes, brings unity, yes. And now for us to come together to build a happy family. Oh, we need love to set us free.
Oh my
The word
God.
means love.
Oh my God, what a lovely
Yeah,
you,
man.
you have the most beautiful voice, my
Best
God.
produced song in Jamaica in '96.
Oh my God.
Produced by Mr. Clive Hunt himself.
I don't know Clive Hunt. Help
Yeah,
me.
man. Big producer. He did a lot of work with Jimmy Cliff, Abyssinians.
Oh my God, I played the Abyssinians last night, Sata Masagana, the original.
Yeah, man, and
Yeah.
he did some work with the Marleys too.
Okay.
Whole bunch of work with Sidala Marley.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So you have siblings? You have siblings?
Yes, I. Yes, I.
Brothers and sisters?
Yeah, man.
And how many?
Well, just two brothers.
There's two
No
brothers?
sisters.
Anybody in the music or just you?
My younger brother, the one who followed me, he's
Okay.
a bass player.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. And mom and dad are alive still?
Yes.
Ah, yeah?
Yes.
Lucky to
yes.
have
Yeah,
them.
man, yeah, man.
You know, you wrote a song by the name of Riverton, and I played it, and it touched my heart, because about a year ago, we started a project on the campus of Caribbean Maritime University,
Yeah.
and one of the things that that we found was that the people at Riverton are actually feeding off of, some of them are feeding off of Riverton.
They'll tell you that.
Oh my God.
Those people down there, when we went down there to shoot the video, we were having a little discussions here and there with people, and they would tell us that we live off this dump. This is what send our kids to school. You know?
What?
Yeah, man.
And then, because we were thinking that, we could clean up the Riverton in a way in which we could use the waste material to create energy and stuff. But that is almost impossible, since people are actually living there and depending on it.
Right.
My God, I can't even think about
All
that.
kind of conflicts can occur. Can happen.
It's wholly
You know what I mean?
oh my
Yeah,
God.
man.
So tell me about why did you write that song? And I'm sure you're gonna play it for me, right?
The song was put together by me and my manager, Mr. Victor Simpson. And we wrote the song, just we wanted to highlight living in Kingston and seeing what's going on. I was there recently, a few weeks back, when the dump was lit.
Right.
And the whole city was locked down from
yes.
nobody could function, go to work, anything.
I remember that, yes.
It was pretty nuts, And seeing all of these things, we decided, you know what, somebody should talk about this in a song.
Yes.
If nobody is taking up the matter, then we should at least sing about it.
Yes, yes.
Let people be aware about what's going on down there in Riverton.
Oh, God.
And that's exactly what we did.
I hope you are all aware of what Riverton is. I mean, people says Riverton City, Riverton Dump.
Is one of the roughest ghettos in Kingston, Jamaica. It's a ghetto, and actually part of it is like a landfill.
A landfill.
And people are living off this landfill. It's one of the largest landfills in Jamaica, in Kingston, Jamaica.
So when people, let me tell you, when you carry your garbage to dispose at the dump, people are waiting for it to determine what they can do with it to live.
Yes.
Right? So if like the chicken truck when they bring the back and the skin and everything. They're waiting
all
for
meat.
All kind of meat,
Yeah,
right?
They clean it up.
They clean it up and eat it. Oh my God! Oh my
Sad
God!
to say, but
That
it's
it
the
is
reality.
true. It is
Yeah,
true,
man.
and it's sad, very very sad to
That's
hear.
why the song is saying, amidst the stagnant pools of sickness, children are playing games of violence.
All right, please go ahead and sing it for me.
Come on, loved. Amidst the stagnant pools of sickness, children are playing games of violence. Amidst the garbage piled up high, so high, covered down with legions of flies. Dogs and men fight for food now. And everywhere it's just the same old ghetto blues. Our road runs through here, but it leads us nowhere. It's just a dead end street. Oh, Riverton, looking down from the hills above. Oh, Riverton, won't you show me your love? Yeah, yeah. Tell me, why your dreams keep going up in smoke. Show me, where is the God that you serve? Oh, Riverton, oh, Riverton, yes. The people in Riverton, oh, Riverton. Here you'll find the lawless, the reckless, and the fatherless breed, yes. Got 7 rum bars, a little church, and a pastor with a Bible he can't read. Mama keeps searching to find ways and means. Knee deep down in the rubble, in a graveyard of dreams, yeah. Our road runs through here, but it leads us nowhere. It's just a dead end street. Oh, Riverton, looking down from the hills above. Oh, Riverton, won't you show me your love? Yeah. Tell me, why your dreams keep going up in smoke. Show me, where is the God that you serve? Oh, Riverton, more people in Riverton, yes, looking down there in Riverton. Oh, Riverton, yeah. Riverton.
Riverton. This, that's just wonderful. It touched my heart. That song is powerful, and I'm reminded as I played a few times, and I really like. That's my favorite song on there. It connected with me, and I noticed that a lot of our singers today, they don't really play the instrument and sing, right? This is kind of unique. I'm talking about Jamaicans, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of us that know how to do it.
Because times are changing.
Times are changing.
Yeah, man,
it's like,
the music thing have changed, you know?
yes, people are just depending on lyrics now.
Rhythms.
Rhythms,
Rhythms
yes.
and
Somebody just kick out rhythm and then you just
sing jazz.
Yes,
But
yes.
I would advise all youths, trust me, pick up an instrument.
Yes.
Pick up an instrument. It's very important. It's going to help you along the way and help you to be more creative in your art.
And your act is more sustainable.
Yes.
Because now you don't just have a one-dimensional,
Yeah.
but now you have bi-dimensional,
Right,
you know.
right.
And try, because I'm sure that you probably have played other instruments too.
And instead of creating commercial sounds, you're able to create music.
Yes, yes.
Chords
yes.
and progressions and
Yes.
changes and, you know.
You know, it's the time. I remember back in our days when we were growing up, agriculture requires you to use your hands and work your field, and then what that does, it helps the GDP, right? Nowadays, all of we only have service industries. We only have consumer type industries.
Right.
So we just take what already make and sell it back. You know, take what already make and sell it back. Nobody create anything or innovate anymore. Right? And that's the whole thing about music. Nobody is, well, I hate to say the word nobody, but less people are creating original, right? And so they just take them and them gone. And in no time, their career is done because they don't have any other way to move.
Right, the music doesn't live
the music
for too
doesn't,
long.
exactly,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah. And so I heard the former Prime Minister Edward Seaga the other day said, he said, I don't like dancehall, right? And I'm not so sure if that's a responsible thing to say by one of our leaders, but I understand where he's going with it. He's going with the fact that there's the raw type music that is played on a regular basis, and people are gravitating to it, right? But I'm here to say that those same raw type music existed in the 60s and 70s too.
Of course,
Yeah,
in a different way.
in a different way, right? Yeah. And so, it's just a matter of getting used to and getting to understand and appreciate. So if the thing is, we are moving in our time. And if we're not moving along with the era, then we're saying we're left behind, and we automatically reject what is going on.
Right.
And so
we're rejecting the youth.
Rejecting the youth and the next generation. So it's unfair. To me, it's an irresponsible thing for him to say, right? But I do understand that there should be a little bit more depth in the music, you know. And what do you think about today's dancehall? Give me your thoughts.
Well, I mean, it's just like we're saying here, you know, I mean, today dancehall is just a change within the music and the time.
Yes.
You know, these younger generation nowadays, we can't expect them to do the same things that was
we
going
do.
on 100 years ago.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean,
That's right.
it's ridiculously impossible.
Yes.
It's not going to happen.
Yes.
You know, each generation come with a change.
Right.
And I guess a person like me at my age and time,
just like a young boy. It's like
you know, I have to keep up with these young youths. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't count them out. I respect what they do, and I love what we're doing today.
Yes.
I just wish that we could keep the music a little bit more more spirituality within our song.
Yes.
More
yes.
positivity.
More positivity.
More goodness, kindness, compassion, mercy.
Yes.
More love.
Yes.
All of these good things that matters, that the world needs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We need to, because music is such a powerful thing, and we should know that, you know, that it's influential.
Okay.
And it can change people's lives.
But
One of my songs called Bright Day, a person contacted me on YouTube and said that the song saved her life. Yeah, because she felt like she would have killed herself if it wasn't for that song and what she was going through at the time.
I want to hear that song.
Yeah, the song is called Bright Day. It was released on Young Gifted and Dread album by Tough Gang.
Ah.
Yeah.
Please, can you?
I'm not sure I remember.
Just try to remember it, man. Even if you make it up. Jesus.
Okay. All right. It's a beautiful morning. It's a sunshiny day. The birds are singing, and I can hear nature's voice again. Lots of freshness in the air, and there's happiness everywhere. Sky so bright and clear as I whisper my morning prayer. Oh, I see blue skies, all dark clouds have moved away. It's a bright day, a bright day, a bright day, a bright day, bright day. All right.
Oh my God.
And I feel so good inside, yes. I've left all my doubts behind. Now I'm ready to face a wonderful day. Bright day, it's a bright day.
Oh my God! You have, I'm telling you,
simple little song. You know?
yes, it's very simple, but it's livening up somebody's lives. It's
Yes.
you know, it's really a nice song. You know, we were talking a little bit about the music just now and how we consumerize the music, but I also have to take into consideration the fact that, you know, there is Nike and Air Jordan, and then there is Foot Locker and also Payless shoe. So Payless is really one of those really cheap brand, right? And then there's the Nike Air, and which is more expensive. Yeah. So me now associate or liken the music that you do to the Jordan Air and the Nikes of the world, right? and then the consumer music. Yeah. But there is a market for it, because there are people out there who want to dance to it and sing to it, and
we're not putting nobody.
You know, exactly. You know, so the thing is, whether it's what we call slackness back in the day or raw, there is a market for it, and people are gravitating to it in a big way. So I mean, as long as someone is willing to buy something and pay for it, there's a market. Isn't that it? Yes. So even though we as the older heads think that the music should be 1975 and 1978, it's not, and so we have to appreciate what is being put out there. And I appreciate how you present your thing. I saw another song called Tribute, and I hope you're prepared to play that one, because I want to know about Tribute. What is it about Tribute?
Well, Tribute is about some of our greatest music icons in Jamaica. People like I have to
Den-
call any names.
yeah, man, Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaac,
All
John
of them.
Holt,
All of them.
Alton Ellis.
And even the greater and greatest, and
Yes.
all of those people who were before
Yes.
those other people.
Right.
You know,
I know you don't want to call name, but it's all right.
And
We
one,
call
of one of our main person, Mr. Robert Nesta Marley.
Jesus, yes.
Yeah, man, the
Yes.
legend himself.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
yes.
this song is basically, you know, telling you about the work, the great work that they did.
Yes.
They put in
Yes.
to the music.
All right.
My. Drenched down was his heartbeat. Dirty tough, his pillow was a cold concrete. Yes, 9 miles in the world from his bedrock, but never wanting to wake up in a Babylon roadblock. No. Found his voice, found his calling. Got to have a little kaya early in the morning. The same stone that the builders refused, turns out to be the head cornerstone. And his mama named him Marley. Yes, his mama named him Marley. Yes, his mama named him Marley. Oh, how great is Jah love. Oh, how great is Jah love. Yes. Culture Yard was one big family. Peter, Bonnie, Joe, Rita, Seco, Fams and Carly. Yes, Georgie kept the flames blazing all night. When the gong meets a stepping razor, meet the wailer, everything's gonna be alright. Found a God, he believed it. Became a student to Mortimer's teachings. Straight out of this your concrete jungle, God he sighed. Soon it was time for Natty to ride, yeah. And his mama named him Marley. Yes, his mama named him Marley. Yes, his mama named him Marley. Oh, how great, yeah. How great is Jah love. Oh, how great, yeah. How great is Jah love. For his mama named him Marley. Yes, his mama named him Marley. Yes, his mama named him Marley. Oh, how great is Jah love. Oh, how great is Jah love. My. How great is Jah love.
Oh my, I love that song. I love that song. I love that song. Tribute. We have IVAD in studio with us, and IVAD just came from a tour on the West Coast. He went all over California and Oregon, so I know that him going at some of the dub clubs and the other thing. Them I don't even remember what they are, but I'm sure he traveled from Southern California all the way up to the northern part of Oregon. Thank you very much. Arizona. You're in Arizona too?
New Mexico.
Oh my God. So we have IVAD in studio, and we're not done yet. A whole heap of things left to talk about with IVAD. The music has come a long way, IVAD. The music has come, you know, I generally talk about long before yours and my time, how we started the music that we call our own started with the Mento, right? mentor. And as we got close to 1962, then with the jubilant music was the ska. And then 1966, the ska kind of died out a little bit, and then they walked into the rock steady era, and then into reggae back in 1969, 70. All right, but the thing that the reason I gave you that timeline is because I want to go into something. Back in 1963, there was a big uproar across the nation when Bustamante asked that some Rastafari, Coral Garden, you remember the Coral Garden situation, right? There was a time when, they wouldn't allow you to stand next to me because you're here, and you couldn't date a girl.
To me, it's like yesterday.
Okay.
When I started growing locks, I went through the same.
You went through the same thing, right? So our culture still kind of have that little thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's widely appreciated across the world, but we still have that little thing. But it started out with a big thing back in 1963, and so the music of Rasta after the Rastaman started to kind of take shape. Late 60s, early 70s, and that kind of change a little bit some people how they think about, because Bob Marley started to grow a little bit of dread here and so forth, and then all of a sudden the music changed. It branched out into various different type of genre. We had the roots and culture, the lovers rock, you name it, the dancehall and all of those types, right? And so we did not like we did not like anything that came from Rastaman back in the 70s. But no, it's the music of the Rastaman that takes forefront throughout the world. And that's holding up Jamaica on one branch somewhere, right? Yes. And so I appreciate the richness that you bring to the table, because you bring a different. I feel all the songs that you sing, if I heard them in the studio, I wouldn't feel it. I'm feeling you, and I'm feeling the music right now. And so I'm appreciating the growth that Jamaica has that has happened in Jamaica from 1963 and up to this point, because we have seen an explosion and the more appreciation of the roots man and his music and the way that he lived. Because I just watched something, I don't know if you know.
His herb smoking.
Yeah,
all of that.
A lot of us went to jail back in the 70s, remember?
Still in prison
and there comes a time when we need to stop this foolishness and try to, not try, but to appreciate the richness of what is evolved into our culture. I love what I see, but we need more of the appreciation.
Yes. So
tell me about the Hunger Belly song. Tell me about that, because I know that Bob sang something like that one time, and but I know that you have your own little niche, and where that come from.
Of course. Hunger Belly is a situation that we've lived. Yes. What I mean? It's a life story.
Yes.
It's how we grew up in the country.
That is exactly right.
Yeah, man, a very simple life. I mean, there's nothing more I could tell you. It's a simple life, you know what I mean? And I can remember 5 of us sleeping on one bed, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just because of, you might reach home a certain time in the night, you don't want to go to the next house, so you have the couch right there, or you have to sleep.
So they say that when you're a musician, and you've lived the Hunger Belly life,
yeah,
you have more to sing about. Is that true?
Of course.
All right, let me hear the song, Virgin.
room in old broken down shack. One little bed and that's where we rested our backs. 3 kids sleeping toe to head and head to toe. Wake up asking for daddy, but nobody knows. You can see tears running down her face. She sits here crying over yesterday's mistakes. Oh, what a life, so hard to accept now. She's gotta learn to live and don't regret having them hungry belly picnic. Hungry belly picnic. Hungry belly picnic. Ooh, living on $1 a day. Always hungry, always angry. Yeah. Wondering just what she did wrong. Stuck with the kids at home and no man to depend on. She did her best to make this crazy house a home. She even tried to make bread out of stone. Yes. But you can see tears running down her face. She sits here crying over yesterday's mistakes. Oh, what a life, so hard to accept. She's gotta learn to live and don't regret having them hungry belly picnic. Hungry belly picnic. Hungry belly picnic. Living on $1 a day. Always hungry, always angry. Yeah. Living on $1 a day. Always hungry, always angry.
IVAD, ladies and gentlemen, IVAD. You know, I have so much appreciation for a person who can play and sing. I mean, I don't know how they do it because me never do it yet. I'd love to be able to play a piano. Well, anytime I get old, I'm going to learn to play the piano and sing too. But yes, I have so much appreciation for a person who can belt out the tune like the way he does and play at the same time. Really, really nice. And you write all of these songs, right?
Well, most of the EP was put together by me and my manager.
Ah. Okay.
Production and writing. Yeah.
Okay, that's so nice. I started making a point a while ago about, you know, if you grew up hungry belly, you have more to write about and more to sing about. And you say 5 I want to sleep on one bed, right?
Yes.
Which part me grew up in a tenement yard. 3 of us sleep on the floor. And we used to take old cloth and old sheet and old pants and put them on the floor.
Imagine.
That's where we're coming from.
Rough.
You understand?
Yeah,
all right. So and when we wake up on morning time, we're not so sure if we'll get breakfast. If we do, then like a half a loaf of bread have to serve between all of us with piece of butter upon it, and we have to go cut off one leaf.
Save some for lunch.
Yeah, exactly, and save some for lunch. But we have either the soursop leaf tree, the soursop tree, or the Sybil orange tree, or the lime tree that we could go cut off some leaf for it and come and boil as tea, right? Yes, yeah, man, and we're lucky if we have some mint, right? So and these things make simplicity.
Yeah, that's what teaches us to hold tight in these times.
Oh my gosh, it's really nice.
Man,
yeah. And when you look back upon it, you make it make you think that it was good times, but it was hard times. You know that, right?
Yeah, definitely it was.
Because I wouldn't want to live those kind of lives right now. But looking back, they say hindsight has the most beautiful view, you know. Yeah, so yeah, man. So tell me about. I had another song but I switched here and I don't know where it is now. Just give me 1 minute because I want to ask you about a particular song. Yes, here it is. Just Waiting. Tell me about that song. Guys sound like you have a girl down the street and you just wait for her to come or something like that.
Well, the song is not about a girl. I mean, if somebody want to imagine it that way, that's fine. But the song is really about I and I as a musician, I and I as a person within this music business, of this business of music, trying to make it amongst those business people within this music business. You know, and it's about my struggle, my situation, my history, and the future.
Ah, so your time.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah,
because I remember back in the days they used to have the guys who would sing music or write music and they don't get paid. Is that still happening in the business? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it does happen.
yeah.
I mean, you have to make sacrifices to get from one level to the next. Sometimes you work on shows and you're not looking for money. What you're looking for is
Opportunity.
opportunity
Oh,
from
for
one
future.
step to the other.
Yes,
and
yes.
So that's how the music business is. And we have to know that, you know.
Okay.
So you don't go out there arguing with the next person. Oh, I don't get no money. and
Yes,
all
yes,
that
yes,
stuff.
yes, yes,
Nah,
yes, yes.
It's a growth thing. It takes time. You know.
So I know that I feel Bob Marley in you. Is there any other artists who you aspire to be? I know that you're your own person. I no doubt. But when you were growing up, who inspired you?
Definitely Bob Marley, you know. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bonnie Wheeler. Because I remember I started out very, very young on Tough Gang.
Oh, Tough
On
Gun.
Tough Gang.
Yes,
Signed
yes,
to Tough Gang as a
Yes.
young artist.
yes.
And I can't remember the first time I hear Bob Marley song, you know, it make tears run to my eyes, you know. Yeah, man, I was crying over Three Little Birds.
Oh my gosh.
First song
That's
I
a
ever
simple
heard.
song.
Yeah, man, the first song I ever heard.
Oh
Touched
my.
me very deeply. And from that day I was hooked. I started having dreams about him.
Oh.
All the time I would dream of him and start dreaming about his kids, meeting his kids, and all of these things started happening. And then one day I was in Kingston, had the dream that Ziggy Marley drove a bread van to my home. Him and his sisters. And in the dream I was asleep. And somebody was waking me out the dream saying, IVAD, Ziggy's outside. So I got up and ran outside in my little shorts.
Yes.
No shirt, nothing on.
Yeah.
And he said, come with me, man. And I jumped up in the bread van and we drove off. And that was it. The following day I went to Tough Gang.
That was when you went. Yes,
And
I remember you
got
said that.
Got a record deal.
Oh my! And they just picked you out from the back, from
Yeah, man.
the back of the room.
Just like that. Just like that.
Man, that must be something really special. And have you toured with them as part of their tour?
Well, not anymore. I just finished my own tour
Right.
with, it was put together by New Beat Entertainment. Mr.
Okay.
Victor Simpson. I put that together.
Okay.
The tour is called Herbs and Music Tour.
Herbs and music.
Yeah, West Coast Tour.
That means you found a lot of herbs and music up in Northern California because
Yes, because all the places we went, it was all
Just-
legal.
just- yes, legal inside of
all legal,
Oh
yes.
my, up in Northern California.
Nothing illegal. So it was pretty good, you know. It was
Yes.
a good tour. We had 14 cities in 2 weeks.
Whoa.
14 cities in 2 weeks.
Oh.
So we were working like every night,
Okay.
show after show after
Yes,
show.
yeah. Was it tiring or was it just exciting?
It was more exciting. It was more filled with excitement than tiring.
Downtime,
I
yeah,
would say
yes.
that, yeah.
And then that was your first time on the West Coast?
First time for myself.
Oh, as your
As a solo act. Yeah.
Yes,
But,
yes.
you know, I've toured with the Wheelers as their lead singer for over 7 years. So,
Okay,
for quite a few years.
okay,
And been to a lot of places with them.
okay, okay. So there's a friend of mine who plays for him named Pablo. You know Pablo?
Pablo.
For Ziggy. He plays for Ziggy.
Oh, for Ziggy. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
Yeah, Pablo, good friend of mine from California. Really, really nice. But okay, so you have one more song to sing for me now, Virgin.
No problem.
And I don't want to pick this one. I want you to tell me. I want you to play the song that you find the most interesting, the most heartfelt, the one that take you from down inside there, so all the way up to your head. I want just sing that song that takes you to heaven.
Okay. That perfect state of mind.
Yes, that is exactly right.
There's many songs, you know, but let me see. If I could remember this one now.
He'll get it. He'll get it, ladies and gentlemen. He'll get it.
This one is called Just So the World Around. We're going to do it like this. Today I see Mama with red roses not yet dried, on a fresh gravestone in the ghetto cemetery now. I know it broke her heart the way little Jimmy died. He was living in the fast lane and couldn't take it slow. Can't believe it, no, no, man, I just saw the world I run. I can't believe it, no, no, man, I too much blood I run. I can't believe it, no, no, man, I just saw the world I run. And it's crazy. On the streets I see rubbish on the sidewalks. In a corner where you'll find ghetto boys talk, yes. Through a door that's marked up with graffiti, I see them playing games with the devil, and it worries me, yeah. I can't believe it, no, no, man, I just saw the world I run. I can't believe it, no, no, man, I too much blood I run. I can't believe it, no, no, man, I just saw the world I run. And it's crazy. Oh, na, 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 na. I just saw the world around.
Jeez, tell me about that song. Where did you get that? Where did you find that?
This one is an old song, you know. This one is an old one that was actually put together by me and Victor Simpson again.
Oh, okay.
And this song was released on the Consuming Fire Rhythm. Came out about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
It's okay. It's an old song.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Produced by Mr. Gussie Clark.
Gussie. Okay, yeah. but that don't sound old to me. That look like you're going on for the rest of the night.
We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna reproduce it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Leo Gilling with IVAD in the Fix, the Music Fix this evening on a Saturday evening. Thank you for joining us, and you'll get more of IVAD sometime soon. Anytime you pass through again, you will join me in the studio, right?
Live, check it, because we have the live bands here, everything here. We're getting ready to take it to you. See it?
All right. Great. Great. You have a nice evening, and thank you very much, my brethren. Respect yourself. Yes, I. All right. Let me see if I can lick one tune that I do care for, if I can find it, and so I can finish up this. No, these are not going to play. They're in a wrong. A song that's called "No Chalice Now Blaze." I'll finish up the evening with that.
No chalice now blaze. days again. Oh, now I see the elders and the youths, I want no reason there. Oh, and everywhere I just gone play. Yeah, you ask them where is the love, love, and it's like love is on a holiday. But still you wanna know just how we come to this, yes.
That's Leo Gilling.
Trick the youths down and never kept.
It's been very nice to have you this evening. Thank you very much.
Who left them in the dark, dark.
Oh, we had Mr. IVAD.